Hey. Hey, it's John from Over the Top Racks in Kelowna, BC. Today we're at the BC Overland Rally, and I'm going to take you for a walkthrough of our shop truck. Check it out. Perfect. So first off here, what I'm going to show you guys is our fog lights. These are a really nice upgrade from VividLumens. These guys are like an amberish yellow. They are great for definition in snow, dirt, mud, all of that. We really like them. They're a plug and play, so there's no wiring at all. You literally plug the harness in, done. Next up here, we have the Greenlane OffRoad. I believe they call this one the Stump Bumper. Nice thing with this guy is it's nice and small. We've got a really nice approach angle still, and it goes where that factory piece is. So there's very minor trimming, super simple to do. This guy does allow us to run the Warren winch, running that Factor 55 shackle on there. And then also the OK Expedition skid plate. Those guys are made in Kelowna, BC, which is really nice to keep another Canadian company out there. And also some Warren winch stuff on there. Yeah, next I'll come show you what we got going on for running gear. So on this guy, we did level it. So with this one, we went up 2 inches in the front, got airbags in the back. It's more like 3 inches because these are 34s. They're a big tire on a Tacoma. Well, at least they're big for us. And then we're running the KMC Wheels. This is a really nice touch on here. These are little accents too. You can switch those out, swap the colors. You're going to ask. The answer is yes, 100% these rub. We are about to do the cab chop. Timing with every event you ever do is last minute. So we were able to get these on just in time, and we rub a little. So there'll be some very soon cab chops happening, and we'll maybe even show you how we did that. And then the airbags in the back here. Not too much to show. They're airbags. Basically, we're not running a compressor in this truck at the moment. We are just running the airbags out the rear, so we fill up when we need to. So that's kind of what we got on for running gear. All of this stuff is going to change over time. We aren't really sure what we want to do suspension, so that will switch. As everyone who's ever built a truck knows, you will change it a million times. You'll never be happy until you sell it, and then you'll want it back because that was perfect, right? Next up top here, we'll show you what's going on. We're running Yakima's brand new setup. So this is what they call the rib cage. Sorry about that. We're running the rib cage with their tray up there. The nice thing with this combo is we can run anything we want in that tray because it's got a lot of spots to mount. It has tracks that run through it every which way. So we can do T-bolts. We can do like your little nuts as well. No problem. We switch up what we run up here. Right now we are running the Pelican case just for extra storage. We can pull that off, throw up some inflatable paddle boards, no problem. Whatever you want, cooler, not a problem. In this heat, cooler would be very melted, so we're not going to do that. We're also running the Yakima Road Shower, Max Tracks mounted on the side there. And then on here, the lovely, lovely shade needed for if you're at this rally, know it's insanely hot out. So this shade is key. And this is the Treeline. So this is a Treeline awning. It is 1.4 meters long, so it keeps it nice and small. We're out a big piece up there, but it is 2 meters out. So that does give us a good amount of shade. We can change the heights of these and they make extensions. So the world's your oyster with that guy. And next I'll show you the tent. So with the tent, these guys are pretty straightforward. You've got your shoe bags that are in pretty much every tent. This guy is their pantry, which is a nice little storage spot. Up here, it does have this overhang. The nice thing with these guys is now you're entering from the bottom of the tent. So if the weather is windy, pouring rain, snow, you're coming from the inside, so you don't have to worry too much. This guy here, we can move that ladder as well, so that if we're hanging out underneath and get out there, do not move the ladder if someone's in the tent. That is part of your support system. And next up here, I'm going to show you all these latch points. So in this tent, Treeline's been kind enough to give us all of this space. We can run a net here as well. We can put anything we want up there. They kind of leave it open to you. You can run fishing rods in here, hang up your dirty sweater, your wet towel, anything like that. You're good to go. So that's the tent. You probably saw it from the outside. It's quite big. That is a king-size mattress, pretty much. Next up here is the RSI Smartcap. These guys are originally out of South Africa. Now they're coming out of Texas as well, which is nice. They're a little more available. Fantastic. These are stainless steel. These are going to outdo any fiberglass canopy out there. with the exception of maybe like an ARE that does have the inner bracing, that's going to do quite well as well. These guys here have a 333-pound off-road rating and 770 with stationary. So we can have a dance party on that roof up here, and we're solid. A couple options too, whether you're doing windows or not. We do the windows so we can see through them. And again, you guys are fantastic. I love them. So next we're going to show you the bike rack on here. Now this is Kuat, and we're running a Kuat swing out. So if you check this guy, I want to get in the back. I don't want to move my bikes. I don't want to take them off. Swing them out. It has 2 settings. That guy's there. Done. This bike rack as well is fully lit. So as long as you have a 4-way in the back of your truck, plug that in, you're good to go. It's going to run your signals, your brake lights, so that if you're covering these up, if you got some e-bikes or anything bigger on there, if Pandy is blocking them, people can still see you and you don't write off your very expensive bikes. And this is why we have the swing out. Now it's done. I've had this out the whole weekend and we can go in and out. Don't have to worry about it. In the back here, there's a couple things I'll show you. These guys here, very important in a Tacoma. These are bed stiffeners. Tacomas with the composite beds like to splay out a little bit when you put a lot of weight on them. So especially with running a heavy cap, a tent, and all the gear up there, we want to make sure these aren't walking out on us. Keep them nice and tight. They're not bad. You know, Canadian wise, you're like $200. It's totally worth it. Decked unit here. So these drawers here slide out. Come with a bunch of boxes as well. This is the first gen. They are in a second. So that one there, when you get a hold of one of those, we'll give you a good video run through on that guy. Everything else in here, we do sell at the shop. So of course you got your roto packs, the vessel stuff in here, the toilet if you're not in such a place that has the facilities. So yeah, come check us out at Over the Top Racks in Kelowna, BC. We can help you out. You can always also check us out online. So overthetopracks.com. Shoot us a message even if you're not in town. We're more than happy to help you out. And if we can't help you out, we'll find someone who can. So, down. Now it's time to go to happy hour. Close this guy so no one walks into it. And it's happy hour time.